Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Weberland.
Hi, friends.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Ryan.
We are Adventures in Weberland, episode 47.
47.
And we both sound like yuck.
Well, we're getting better. I'm getting better.
I don't know what's going on.
I just poured hot water down my throat.
It's like the last of the winter colds, I think, hit our home.
Yes.
Thanks to school.
Yes, I blame our son.
Poor Jagger. Not his fault.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. I talk for a living, so this is not very good. But anyway, breaking news as of recording this. Maybe not when this is released. We'll probably know all of the details. We will know all of the details by the time this episode is released. But we are recording this on Saturday night.
Yep.
What's the date? March
22nd.
Okay. There's a fire in Epcot.
Or 3rd? 20.
I think it's
22nd.
the 22nd. There's a fire in Epcot.
Oh.
You ruined my...
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There's a fire. Yeah, it was in the French pavilion.
In the France pavilion, yeah.
In France and near Remy. Mm-hmm. Apparently, it was near the bakery there that's next to it. Mm-hmm. And there was a cooler that was caught fire.
So we know the details.
Like a walk-in cooler. That's what
we know
saw
the details
Fox.
then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fox. It went all the way to Fox?
Like Fox, yeah, like Orlando, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was very thick black smoke.
Well, very noticeable. I saw the picture on. I first saw the picture on Disney Food Blog on the Instagram, and it was posted 3 minutes ago from when I saw it, and I was like, oh no! And then all of a sudden, you refresh Instagram, and it's just like this. Yeah, you're right. Thick black smoke.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's scary because someone could get hurt.
Of course. Again, as of the time we're recording this, that's all we know. Mm-hmm. So hopefully nobody did get hurt.
No, they said no injuries.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens then. Yeah. If they're going to keep it closed, if they have to keep it closed, what kind of mess it made. But scary stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, Bob Iger talked about some Figment news.
Thank God. Finally.
A series? Is that what
I
it is?
don't know. Well, they're supposed to make a movie, I thought. And then now it's going to be shorts or a series, maybe Disney Plus something or other.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I think it should be left alone.
I like to see what they can do.
Really?
But as long as David Gold, I don't know how you say his last name, Goals, who does Gonzo's voice, who did Figment's voice, does
the voice.
Does it. Right. Which I think he will.
I just think that instead of worrying about that, maybe they should worry about the ride. That's my opinion.
Wouldn't it be cool though if Eric Idle too, maybe lends his voice to it? And it was the adventures of Figment and Dr. What's his name?
How old is he?
He's in his 80s. Early 80s.
Wow.
He's still active.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. But okay, that's happening obviously, and construction and stuff are going on. I saw some work being done on Big Thunder, so that's happening as well.
Replacing the track. Apparently.
Yes, yeah. So lots of exciting new things coming to the world, and then some. Yeah. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about merchandising.
Merch.
We're talking about merch. And the stores in Disney World and on Disney property. And I love shopping like everyone else on vacation.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, this might be a good idea. We can, what about if we talk about our top merch stores? Mm-hmm. Maybe our best 3 or whatever. We did 3, right? I think. And an honorable mention, I think I have.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think it's important when you're especially on vacation, or even if you live in Florida, to know where to get the good stuff. Mm-hmm.
The good stuff. Yeah, we always say, because we've been victims of this. Mm-hmm. If you see it, when you see it, buy it.
Yeah.
Because you're pointing at me. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm
pointing at you because there was this gray jacket you now have.
Yes. Thank you very
but
much
you saw
for buying it for me.
at like French Quarter or something.
I think we're at Riverside.
Riverside.
Yeah.
I get those two mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta get this, and then no, I don't want it.
Yeah.
And then oh my god, I want it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I called. You can't even call the merch stores.
No.
At all, but I ended up getting through somehow to them there.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have it anymore, and it was like impossible to find. And then one day it just popped up everywhere.
Yeah, so we were on our honeymoon, and I saw the jacket in that merch store, and we were it was relatively early in our trip. So I was like, oh, I like it, but I'll get it somewhere else. I'm sure the Emporium has it. Yeah. Sure enough, nowhere.
It was gone for like a year or two, I think.
Nobody had it except that one merch store at Riverside, which was impossible to get back to. Mm-hmm. And like you said, you end up calling and they didn't even have it. So
and it wasn't online. It was sold out everywhere. And like now it's actually, I think it's still in the stores now.
But it's different. It is a little different. The one I have doesn't say anything on the back. Mm-hmm. I believe now they say Walt Disney World on the back. Also the logo.
Blue or something?
It's blue. Yeah. Right. The logo on the front is blue. Mine's black.
Gray.
Yeah. Nice, so it is different now. But I mean the same concept, right? It's a jacket. It's a fluffy
They
jacket.
must have tried it out. And then it didn't go well. And then like, let's try it again.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. Well, they've been toying with like a lot of different things, right? Like I am in love with the new Fantasia line that just came out. Sorcerer Mickey. I mean, there's hats, there's spirit jerseys, there's T-shirts, there's mugs, there's cups, there's a little bit of everything, and I love it. And I'm worried that when we go in a couple weeks, that nothing's going to be available because there's this one shirt I want, and I showed you. Yeah. It's blue. I don't wear a lot of blue, but it's okay. Like it's I just like the shirt. But they've been kind of, I feel, of upping their game a little bit when it comes to the merch. Definitely. But that is the problem.
We're gonna not find it.
Yeah,
and then
you're probably
go
right.
Search for it.
I'm not paying resale price for it. It's not that important. No. But my point is that they've been coming out with all different kinds of new stuff, and people are loving it. That it comes and goes so fast. So you can go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying like I think that some of the reason why these are my top 3 is because you can find this limited stuff sometimes there.
Sure. Yeah. So go ahead. Why don't you start? What's like your? I mean, is it any particular order? It doesn't matter. Just your favorite 3.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a favorite 3. I couldn't really pick one. I guess I can do 3. Number 3. I'll make it. I'll do 3, 2, 1.
We're going old school. We're going Casey Kasem countdown over here.
Number 3 on the countdown is it's an Animal Kingdom.
Do you know the name of it?
So it's hard because there's like a couple different names of this place. But when you walk down, I know what it's called. It's called Discovery Island Trading is what it's called, the technical name. But it also is called Riverside. Inside of the Animal Kingdom, if you're walking down and you see the Tree of Life when you walk entrance, it's to the right. Mm-hmm. Not the left. The left is good too. Mm-hmm. But the right, we always find stuff I've never seen before.
That's very true.
We found a Haunted Mansion sweatshirt that your aunt bought me, actually.
Mm-hmm. Not our last trip, July.
Yeah, it was.
It's almost a year ago.
It's very heavy. It's nice quality though, and it's like embroidered, and like I've never seen it again anywhere else. Mm-hmm. And it's an amazing sweatshirt. So
it's good because we live in Jersey with the cold weather. Yeah, like you can wear it around here. Yeah, there it's a little heavy.
They had like a whole corner of Haunted Mansion stuff, and then it just I never saw it again. Yeah. And like, when we always are trying to find something, we always look there. We're like, oh, maybe Animal Kingdom will have it, because honestly, Animal Kingdom always has what we're looking for, I feel like, merch-wise.
I agree.
But number 3, I think, is that store. I think it is called Discovery Island Trading.
Okay.
On the map is what it says.
Yes.
That's what it says. I looked up the map. The other 2 are easy. I know the names. But
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I think when you said when you're looking at the Tree of Life, you literally have to. It's not at the entrance of Animal Kingdom, the park. You have to go around the oasis, right? In order to get to the bridge. Tree. Yeah,
and then it's like kind of where the wilderness
explorers
are.
It's right after that if you're walking into the park. Yes, very cool. Okay,
I love it because there's just so much stuff there. Like I feel like they have what everyone else has, but then they have more. I don't know, and they've always been very nice there in that store.
The cast members,
yeah, the cast members, and I feel like there's just a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think about number 3?
My number 3 is Ink and Paint Shop at Art of Animation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow, a resort one.
A resort. Okay. I actually, believe it or not, and I'll skip ahead for a minute. My other two, my number 2 and my number 1, are park stores.
Okay.
But I do really like the merch stores at the resorts. And I'll read off a couple of my honorable mentions later. Let's go through our top 3 first. But all of them are resort stores.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I loved Everything Pop, which is the Pop Century store. Yeah. But with the renovation and everything, I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's like now. So I actually that's one of my honorable mentions is Everything Pop. I don't know what it is about the Value Resorts merch stores and even the All Stars. I'll even include the All Stars in that too. But they have a little bit of everything. Now you're not going to find like park merch, right? You're not going to find a Magic Kingdom shirt, an Animal Kingdom shirt. Obviously there are things that belong to the actual resort. You'll find an All-Star shirt or a Pop Century shirt or an Art of Animation shirt. Yeah. But there's just, for whatever reason, ink and paint at Art of Animation, I have found things that I can't find anywhere else.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I feel like some of those resort ones are great, especially when you missed out on the park and you're going home and you have no other choice but to go to one of those.
Right.
They usually have what you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I think I just like the theme as well. Art of Animation as a whole, obviously. But ink and paint, because it kind of starts with the black and white, and as you move through the store, it gets into color, and it's really cool. It's cool to look at, and there's, in my opinion, a lot to offer. So that's my number 3.
That's a good one. Okay, number 2. It's a big one. This one you're gonna be surprised. I feel like this is not in a park.
Oh no! Don't say it.
What?
Really?
What?
Are you gonna wait? What are you gonna say?
World of Disney.
No, really? That's in your top 3?
Yeah, I love it. Ugh. There's so much in there. It's amazing. You literally anything you need. The only thing is, there has been a few times where I thought they would have something and they don't.
It's more than a few times. I never find anything in World of Disney that I'm looking for.
I just feel like
other than
kids love it, and I feel like we spent more money there than other places.
That's true. Yeah. They love it because there's so many toys
and
for
they
them
have
to look at.
They have a plethora of the year merch, like the 2025 or 2024, and like more than anybody else. They have tons of stuffed animals too.
I can't believe.
Where did we
World
find
of
our
Disney.
wait? Where do we find our Christmas Mickey and Minnie that we were looking for? World of Disney.
What do you mean?
The stuffed animals.
We did?
Yeah.
We couldn't find them anywhere else?
No.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
And they have a lot of T-shirts and they're 2 for. If you buy 2, you get them for like $22 or something. I feel like I don't know.
I'm
it's
shocked.
A place to go. I mean, even the whole Disney Springs, even like all the other stores there. Are fun.
Market Co-op is good.
That's
I like the Market Co-op.
I don't know.
Not on my list.
I enjoy going there. I look forward to going to that World Disney because there's nothing like it. It's a giant Disney store.
It is, and. Okay, I will say and agree with you that it is massive.
Yeah.
And if you're going for the first time, or if this is a trip that you don't normally take, you're not going back to Disney World for a very, very long time, then yes, if you have the chance to go to World of Disney, Yes. But for us, I hate it. It's too big. Everything's everywhere. Every time we go, they like switch the store around, so I never know where anything is. The kids want to spend thousands of dollars.
I think last time it was set up very nice. Like it was the best it's ever been set up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's on my list.
I do like their seasonal section. I do like that. Yeah. There is always one part of the store that, depending on what the season is, that's that's what's there.
We got our Disney bowls there.
Yeah, you're right. We did. I get it. We buy stuff there, but it's just, in my opinion, if I'm looking for something, I never find it there.
Yeah. Well,
it's one of those things where I walk in and I'm like, oh, they have that. Okay, I'll buy it. But every time I'm like specifically looking for one thing, I can never find it there.
You expect them to have it. And
that's true.
Usually they don't.
That's true. They do. I'm a big pin trader. We don't talk often about that, and we're kind of showing more of that in our vlogs. We do here and there, but they do have a good pin selection. So I'll give you that. I will give you that.
And again, stuffed animals. I think T-shirts, hats, lots of hats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's something for everybody there. So
World of Disney.
Yeah, you have to go there. I feel like it's like.
Should we tell them about Stitch outside?
To wait and find out.
Just when you're outside of World of Disney and you see the big Stitch,
stand below it.
Well, listen, you're gonna know what it is when you see a big puddle on the floor. So there you go.
It's a water ride.
Yeah. Well, my number 2 is Port of Entry in Epcot.
What's that?
So Port of Entry yes, when you,
I never heard of it.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You just don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
When you are walking from, and I'm forever going to call it Future World. Don't get me. I don't even know what the other sections are. So when you're coming from Future World, which is, if you're not familiar with Epcot, that's the part of Epcot that's not the countries.
Yes.
When you are walking towards the countries, you want to make a straight shot, right? Which means if you go left, you go to Mexico. If you go right, you go to Canada. There are 2 shops right at the front, I guess the foot of World Showcase. And it is the one, if I'm looking.
I know what you're talking about.
Which one am I?
To the left.
Wait, if I'm looking at it.
It's towards Mexico.
Yes.
That one. I know what you're talking about. That is a good one.
Is that Port of Entry? That one? Are you sure?
I think so.
I always forget because I'm looking. When you look at the map, it's obviously opposite from the direction you're coming from. But Port of Entry, there are 2, and they're both great. One of them just has more, I think.
Yeah.
And they also have seasonal. They stick with like a seasonal theme there. Whereas the other one is more like you can get some snacks and you can get your pins and you can get a couple shirts here and there, more toys kind of thing. But Port of Entry is the one that...
The last time we went in there, it was a lot of stuff. All of a sudden, they had like a lot of merch in there. Like it was fully stocked.
Yeah.
And you have like the nice view of World Showcase.
Yeah, it's small. It's not big. It is small. But, if there's a festival going on, they'll have... I mean, the festival stuff you can find anywhere in Epcot, to be honest with you. They even have, like, booths, like standalone booths throughout the park that sell the merchandise for the particular festival that you're at. Excuse me.
For some reason, I feel like in Epcot, every 2 feet you walk, there's, like, merch.
Yes. Because they're showcasing different things, right? I mean, even in World Showcase, there's so much merch that pertains to the actual country. So I think that's why. And again, they have to sell the merch for the festival. There's always a festival going on, except there's a little part of the summer where there isn't, and maybe a couple days in between when they switch over. But for the most part, throughout the year, there's a festival going on. And I'm going to be honest with you. If it still existed, Mouse Gear would be on my list.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
I am not the biggest fan of Creations.
No, they do have a lot of stuff. It would be like an honorable mention for me, Creations.
Yeah.
But it's not on my list.
No.
But because they have so much.
Yeah, it's big. It's like, it's pretty much the Emporium that's in Magic Kingdom. That's what it is for Epcot.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not, the vibe. And again, I think it's because it replaced Mouse Gear, and I loved Mouse Gear.
So I was watching Adam the Woo.
Yeah.
Who who's been around a long time, and he was just in Epcot, and he's like, he goes in the video, he's like, oh, I don't remember the name of the merch store. I always just want to call it Mouse Gears. And honestly, what if they actually did call it Mouse Gears instead of Creations?
Would we like it because the name stuck? No, we would hate it because it's different and it doesn't look like what Mouse Gears looks like.
But what if they made it look like that too?
Well, if they made it look like it, great.
They should have just kept it. I don't know why they changed the name.
Well, why they changed the name, I don't know. But why they changed it in general, they knocked that whole building
I
down.
know that, but I feel like they should have kept the nostalgia of the name. I don't know why they changed it. Because it should have been kept the same. And
but
they
changed Future World. It's not even, I don't even know what section of.
Yeah, but Mouse Gears could be anything.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. I feel like eventually that name's going to change. I feel like it's just so plain and like there's nothing to it. Creations and Connections, right? What is the other?
Connections Cafe.
Yeah. Those are just, everything's just so plain in general. And I don't know. I like when there's something to it. They
took away our 80s vibe that we enjoyed. We liked old Epcot. Just like I loved MGM. Well, I loved MGM. Yeah. Hollywood Studios, not my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like with Figment and with Living with the Land and the Lamp Pavilion, it still has that 80s feel. But it did lose it a little bit. Yeah. But I feel like it will come back. I really do. I'm hoping.
Just bring back my sidewalks, my lights.
I feel I thought they did. I thought there is a place that
I hope so.
They light up. I thought I saw something about it.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it is. We have to try to find it. Something we look for next time.
Love that. That was my favorite. Number one.
Oh, for me?
Yes, I know.
It's probably the same.
No, it's not.
No?
Nope.
Oh.
I know what you're going to say, and I purposely didn't put it on my list because I didn't want us to have the same list. But I also don't feel the same way you do. You really like this store. I know exactly the store you're going to say.
The Emporium.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
That's number one.
No, wait. That's not what I was thinking. Are you serious?
The reason why I like it.
That's not on my list, by the way.
Is because at the end of every trip, we go there and we look through the Emporium.
The mass chaos.
Yeah, but I don't worry about the people.
I'm shocked right now.
I'm looking at the merch, not the people. And we go through each section, and they have something in each section for everybody. And I usually always find what I want there. Always.
I don't feel like a very good wife right now.
Why?
Because the Emporium was so sure
is the best merch
that you were going to say.
Everything goes there.
The merch store at the Contemporary.
I do like that a lot. I almost put it on my list. I don't know what it's actually called. Do you know?
No, I'll look it up.
But I like that store, but I never buy anything in there.
No, that's not true. We've bought stuff in there before.
Yeah, I know. I just like looking at the stuff. A lot of it's too expensive or too much for me. I like the classic Disney World, Magic Kingdom stuff. And it's all in the Emporium.
What a huge fail. I literally did not see you saying the Emporium. Because the Emporium is not on my list.
It's the best end to our trip. And that's what I'm kind of thinking of is like, oh, I can't wait to go to the Emporium. And I can't wait to go to World of Disney. And I can't wait to go to Animal Kingdom in those shops. So those are the three that I really look forward to. And that's what my numbers were based off of.
Bayview Gifts.
Oh. Who knew?
That's the one in Contemporary. Sorry, yes.
Because of Bay Lake Tower or Bay Lake.
Well, Bayview.
Whatever. Yeah, but Bay Lake. Yeah, Bayview.
Yes, Bay Lake Tower is the DVC. Yes.
Yeah.
You threw me off.
That's good.
I didn't expect you to say that.
What's your number one?
My number one was your number three.
Oh.
In Animal Kingdom. Discovery Trading Company is the name of it.
That's what I said.
You said Discovery Island something.
Oh, Discovery Island Trading. That's what I thought.
Discovery Trading Company.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with your number three, Discovery Trading Company. That is the merch store. When you are looking at the Tree of Life, it is on the right-hand side. But I am going to put in Island Mercantile, which is the store on the left as well. Easy, right? You just cross the little walkway and you're in the other store. So I am going to combine them together. Animal Kingdom, again, Magic Kingdom is my favorite park, but Animal Kingdom comes to a close second. I love everything about the park, including the merch. We have found so many things there that we never saw ever again, and
it's very true.
Yeah,
and there's something for like each section is like there's classic Mickey, or classic Walt Disney World. Then there's 2000 whatever merch, and then there's all the rare stuff and the stuffed animals. It's almost like a small world at Disney. If you think about it.
I think they have a really good selection of Animal Kingdom specifically.
Yes.
There are t-shirts, they have blankets, they have towels, they have safari stuff, like even like for the kids, right? The Wilderness Explorer stuff that they have, you can like literally dress up as a Wilderness Explorer and be Russell from Up. It's super cute.
Jagger has that.
Yeah.
The
pieces of it at this point.
But the Island Mercantile, the other side, has a lot of like ride stuff.
Yes.
Too.
Pandora,
like,
lots of
the Avatar stuff. There
That's
was
a good point.
Toy Story stuff, but it's not in Animal Kingdom. But I think they had like Zurg or like those kind of things.
Animal Kingdom?
Yeah, in the Island Mercantile.
Oh, get out. Okay.
Then they had like the giant castle that you can buy.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, every time we go in there are things that we see that we've never seen. I wear that like blue tie-dye Donald Duck sweatshirt. We got it there. Yeah. Never saw it again.
Never saw it
ever. I don't. Yeah. So
I think there's something I bought. Remember, I was looking for it, and then I got it, and I was like, then we never saw it again. I don't remember what it was.
I don't either.
But
yes,
it was in the front. Yeah, I think even your family's bought stuff there that was never seen again.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're in Animal Kingdom, stop in either of those stores, both of those stores, whatever. But don't skip that. So I would say
buy it.
I would say those two stores in Animal Kingdom, and I do agree with you. It's not on my list. The Emporium and Magic Kingdom is not on my list, but that's the big one. That's in the parks. That's the big one. World of Disney is the huge one, but the Emporium and Magic Kingdom is the big one.
I wish that they had more merch specific to rides.
I agree.
It's not enough. Like when we go to you have to go to which merch stores, like the not Phantasm. That's the other thing, the PhilharMagic. If you go out of that, you'll see Small World stuff. You see like the blanket and that you found there.
Yeah. They have Fantasyland specific stuff.
Yeah, like when Splash Mountain was around, they had Splash Mountain stuff. Like you don't see enough of that. I wish there was more of it. Like the Tron, you see they have a lot of merch, but
you really do have to look for it though, because there are certain rides that have stores at the exit that sometimes you skip over, like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
you can exit that ride without going through the store, and you'd have no idea it was there.
Yeah,
Dinosaur has one at the end of their ride as well. In Animal Kingdom,
we should go in that merch.
Star Tours. Oh, actually, I don't mean to interrupt you, but okay, Star Tours. There is a store at the exit of Star Tours, and this is one place. I believe you can also do this in Disney Springs at is it called Once Upon a Toy or something? I don't know. The toy store. You can do it there in Disney Springs, but you can also do it in the store that's attached to Star Tours. The kids. I mean, anybody could do it, but it's just a cheaper version of building your own lightsaber.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So you can build a lightsaber for like $200+ in Galaxy's Edge, which is super cool. It's an experience. We've done it twice, and we love it. We will probably do it again at some point. But the kids can buy or make their own plastic one, or anybody. Again, I say the kids because it's something that Jagger wants to do, and it's like $35-$40 or something like that, and they pick the pieces, they pick the colors. It's really, really cool. So if you're in Hollywood Studios, you don't have to go on Star Tours. Just go into the shop. You can walk into it, but that's where it's located.
You know what else you can get there? Is DJ Rex little figurine.
Do we not have one?
I thought we
bought a DJ Rex.
We might have a small version. We have a Pop Toy probably. But you can get the Pop Toy there. But then they have like a more expensive one.
Right.
If DJ Rex it was in Star Tours in the earlier days.
Right.
And then he moved now to the canteen.
Right. So who is it? C-3PO? In Star Tours?
Yeah.
Right? Or something like that?
Yeah.
Anyway, I talked before about liking the resort merch stores. And I mentioned everything pop at Pop Century. But again, there was a lot of construction and they did a lot of new things there. So I'm not sure what it looks like now. But I want to mention Panchitos in Coronado. I really like that merch store. It's not small, but it's not huge. But again, that's another place where I feel I'm always like, oh, that's cool. I like that, and things that I haven't really seen anywhere else. And then also I want to mention the one at Riverside where we saw the jacket. I wrote it down. What's it called? Fulton's General Store. That's at Port Orleans Riverside. That was a pretty big one. We thought it was good. Yeah.
And they were nice enough to pick up the phone for me.
Wow.
And I wanted to mention the Character Warehouse. That is technically not on property.
Smart. Yes.
But is a little hidden gem if you're looking for cheap or inexpensive merch that is, or like off-season merch. They usually don't have bigger sizes in shirts, but it's a great place to go, and it's in the mall, the outlets, the Violent outlets.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. The Character Warehouse is a Disney outlet store. That's exactly what it is. And unlike ones that you might have near your home, if you have any still open, these come directly from the parks. The merch comes directly from the park. So, if you wanted some of the Halloween stuff and you didn't get to it and you're down there after Halloween, normally around Christmas time is when the Halloween stuff is in that store and everything's discounted. It's Violent Premium Outlets and there's one on International Drive too. There's 2 of them.
That one's a little far from Disney, but
yes,
the Violent's good. It's good. You have to wait in line sometimes. But if you're looking for Walt Disney World written on things, that's the place to go, because it's just like a Disney outlet store to me, but you get that park merch.
Yeah, so. There's a lot of stuff there that you wouldn't find at your local store. Unless you live in or around Orlando, because I know there's a couple other ones, maybe one closer to Tampa. I think there's one down there that gets a lot of world stuff. Because like for us, all of our Disney stores closed up in Jersey except one. And it is an outlet, but it's a lot of Disneyland. Yeah. We get a lot of Disneyland merch.
That's true. And you get a lot of great pins there. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff if you're into pin trading. You can, get pins inexpensive there and then trade them.
That's what I do.
Yeah. And like there's ears always. There's always inexpensive ears. Like autograph books is another good thing. Stuffed animals. So that's a good thing to mention.
That's
because
very smart. Yeah.
I think it's if you want to take a trip out there, but you're gonna have to go out of the bubble.
Yes. The bubble. Yes.
This is good. I feel like, people need to know where to get the good stuff.
Yeah. Listen, there's merch everywhere, right? Yeah. It just all depends on what you're looking for, how much money you want to spend, of course.
And if you see that rare thing, buy it.
Yeah, just not even rare thing, just anything in general. Yeah. When you see it, buy it, because
it goes away.
You just never know.
You'll never see it again.
Yeah, tell me about it. There are so many things. So many things. But you know what? I saved money. That's how I feel. Yeah. But yes, cool. Very good.
Use those Disney gift cards.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah. That's what we when people are like, what do we get the kids for Christmas? I'm like, just get them a gift card, because they're going to spend our money in Disney World anyway.
Perfect. They have their own gift cards. They buy their own stuff, and we do too, and everyone's happy. And it's great.
Yes. So this was cool. Yeah. Good list.
And we will hang out with you on the next Adventures.